Welcome to the final analysis. This is where we close the book on Sanctuary. Part 12, titled Foundation, doesn't give us more plot, it gives us meaning. It's not another chapter in the fight. It's the epilogue that shows us the world Leo Hayes and Julian Croft built long after the last battle ended and the dust settled. This isn't the volume of struggle, this is the volume of legacy. We see a modern, transformed Titan city. Chaos is gone, replaced by a functioning, orderly metropolis where a new generation goes about their lives, oblivious to the war that secured their peace. Julian Croft's vision is no longer a radical dream. It's the status quo. It's the sweeping reforms, the hard-won stability, the sometimes ruthless peace. It's all his. We see him walk the very halls he once conquered, a king who won his war and now presides over the long, quiet reign that followed. His world, his home, the very air he breathes, it smells of desperation clad in expensive suits, of a quiet desire for a redemption that can never truly be grasped. It's the poignant scent of closed doors and roads not taken, the aroma of a life entirely consumed by its own monumental purpose. He has become a living monument, a historical figure walking among his own exhibits. There's a powerful scene where Julian, alone in a memorial garden, is approached by a young aide. This aide sees him not as a man, but as a hero, a legend from the history books. But Julian's response isn't one of pride or glory. It's weary, complex, and stripped of all glamour. He is history judging itself, the dream made flesh, and the flesh is tired. He's a man who has achieved everything he set out to do, only to find himself a prisoner of his own success, haunted by the cost of his victory. The weight of every decision, every sacrifice is etched onto his face. He is the architect of the future, but he can never escape his past. And what of Leo Hayes? Where is the fire, the storm, the unstoppable force of nature? The weapon has been sheathed. We find him in places of stillness, a quiet workshop, a dusty library, a secluded garden. His trademark intensity, the very thing that made him so formidable, has finally mellowed into a deep, watchful calm. The inferno that drove him has banked to embers. Leo lives with the consequences, not as a burden, but as a reality he has finally come to accept. And in that acceptance, he has perhaps found a peace his violent life never allowed him to have. His StoneHaven isn't a place. It's a state of being. It is silence. It is anonymity. It is the quiet hum of a life lived after the war is over, a life where he is no longer defined by the fight, but by the quiet moments in between. This is the ultimate outcome of their shared journey. We don't trade in vibes or theories here, trade in outcomes. The outcome is this: a city reborn, and two men forever defined by a promise made in their youth. Think of it like a tree. The initial pact they made as boys was the seed. The decades of struggle, the war for the city's soul, that was the tree growing, twisting, and fighting for the sun. And the city we see now, this new Titan city, is the fruit of that tree. But what about the roots? The roots, buried deep and unseen, holding it all together, are labeled the two boys. The StoneHaven was never a place. Sanctuary was the bond. That bond built this new world. The entire city is their monument. This brings us to the saga's ultimate, lingering moral question. The question I now pose to you, the viewer. In the grand calculus of human endeavor, where does the true value of a life's work lie? Is it in the tangible change it creates in the world, the cities built, the systems reformed, the peace secured? Or is it found in the intangible truth and the immense cost of the bond that fueled it all? Are we as people meant to build empires and change the world? Or are we meant to prove that promises, even those made by children in the dark, truly matter? Julian built the city. Leo honored the promise. Which was the greater achievement? The final montage shows us parallel scenes. We see Julian and Leo in their separate lives, each experiencing a moment of quiet culmination. A slow pullback reveals the sprawling city they transformed, a testament to their shared history. And then it fades. It fades to that original unaging image of two boys sitting by a fire, their faces full of hope and determination, unaware of the path that lies ahead. They changed everything. And in the end, they were just two kids who made a promise. That is the story of Sanctuary. This conversation ends where excuses begin. Their story is complete. Now, it is yours to interpret. Experience the full epic journey of StoneHaven from the very first vow. Binge the entire series right now on our channel. Make sure you subscribe for our next deep dive into the legends that define us. Judgment Day stories. The verdict is yours to make.